Hey everyone, Eddie Campos here, Remax Preferred Associates, and I'm here with my friend Matthew Medlin with SkyLIFE Global. Matthew, we've talked about your how, your why, the impact you guys are having on the world. I want to touch on a subject that most people probably would be very sensitive about, and that's your failures. What can you tell me about the failure rate with SkyLIFE Global?
Well, I think we talked about in another episode is all the testing and R&D that goes into developing this type of innovation. We have failed so many times that it almost didn't bother me anymore. But I loved it. I loved it because the passion that our folks have, that our staff has, to see something fail is not a failure. You're failing. You're in the middle of actually the development of something that's going to succeed. To see something fall at 3,000, 5,000 feet and a parachute doesn't open and hits the ground and kind of blows up a little bit, wow, that was incredible. But through all of those iterations and those failures, we've become the best at what we do. And that to me is so exciting. I wear all of those failures like a badge on my arm, because too many people judge those who are failing. What they don't do is understand that those who are failing are actually learning a lot. And the more persistent that they are at trying to develop that solution, man, nobody can really compete because they know how to fail. They know all the failure points. Those who are coming behind us that want to get into kind of our industry, it's almost like good luck, because there are so many facets of this. You will literally take years and years and years to develop this. So I say fail often, fail fast, fail as much as possible, fail at everything you can, because at the end of the day, you will know how it all works.
You have your doctorate from the School of Hard Knocks, don't you?
I do. Yeah, we all do. Yep. And I think that's what's really fun about it is, purposely fail. But what you want to do is push the limits, and you push the limits of the airdrop systems. You push the limits of the packaging. You push the limits of communication. Keep pushing, and then the more that you push, you'll start to fail. Then you'll know the limitations, and then you can go to the next iteration and jump another 50, 80% of a successful program. So yeah, I love failure. I love to see that people are learning. I love when they do fail, that they can rebound from the failure and move to the next thing, and they fix it. That to me is really exciting and really fun.
That's a company that really shows a deep passion for what their goal is. So when there's a brick wall, you go around it, you go over it. Sometimes you go right through it, and you leave a big imprint of the SkyLIFE parachute in the wall.
Right. Yeah, and I think too many, and not to get on the side note, but too many people are afraid to fail. And I think that there's a lot of people, even Northwest Ohio, in the Midwest. We have such a great innovative area, especially in the automobile industry and some other industries. There's a lot of people that I call like a garage tinkerer that has great ideas. They don't have an outlet or a company or the know-how to take it from a great idea to really how do you implement it in country somewhere, or how do you take it from an idea, a concept through R&D to actually a market. I'm also looking for those types of garage tinkerers, because I think that there's a lot of ideas. I think some people are afraid to fail, and like I said, I love it. So the more you fail, the more that we can communicate these ideas and concepts with those garage tinkerers. I would love for them to be knocking on the door and say, I've got an idea, because if we can help them, I would do that in a heartbeat. And if you're afraid to fail, then you can't really launch something. So if you're out there and you're watching Coffee with Eddie and you've got a great idea, please reach out, because we're that crazy company to be able to help.
Yep. Somebody's going to be knocking on your door with an idea on the back of a napkin and said,
Exactly.
hey, I think this may be something you'd be interested in. I think that's awesome that you guys have such a passion and drive to do great things, and that you are willing to let your people not just fail, but have the freedom to be able to stretch themselves, to possibly create something new and innovative that's going to bring hope again around the world. That's just amazing. Well, I applaud you. I applaud everyone there. I spent hours on your website and watching the video. I feel like I know everyone that works there. And I am just really proud that this company is out of Little Toledo, Ohio, making this kind of impact. Thank you very much for everything you do. Please tell everyone that works with you that I applaud everyone for their efforts in trying to bring hope to the world.
Well, thank you, Eddie. I appreciate it.
Everyone, this has been Coffee with Eddie. My name is Eddie Campos with RE/MAX Preferred Associates. This is my guest, Matthew Medlin with SkyLIFE Global. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next month.